all-time great will welcome a former welterweight title challenger to the lightweight division when Shinya Aoki faces James Nakashima. The winner could take a huge step toward a shot at gold.
The submission master, the wizard of grappling.
Shinya Aoki is a legend of mixed martial arts. The Japanese superstar is a multiple-time world champion and arguably the greatest submission artist in the history of the sport. Even after 55 professional bouts, he's still going strong as the number 4 ranked lightweight in one. He showed how sharp his grappling is in his last match in the circle, when he put on a clinic against former 1 featherweight world champion, Hanario Benario.
This could be the beginning of the end for Hanario Benario to rock it a whole run above it now. Aoki twist, Aoki turn, Aoki does it again.
James Nakashima was one of the welterweight division's most dominant athletes, and he could be even better in his new division. The American's combination of smothering wrestling and powerful kickboxing makes him a formidable opponent. It's not a surprise he rode a 12-fight win streak all the way to a world title shot. Judging by the way he dominated some of the biggest welterweights around, he should be a force to be reckoned with in his new division.
There he goes, now he spins, immediately shoots in for a double leg.
Nakashima may have a physical advantage, but Aoki has all the skills and savvy from a lifetime in martial arts. Whoever prevails will cement their status as one of the top contenders for the 1 lightweight world title.
We're in Singapore as One Championship kicks off the calendar year for 2021. We thank the Singapore government for hosting us. And coming up next, it's going to be a lightweight contest. Shinya Aoki, the living legend, is back. He is ranked number 4, and James Nakashima once in the top 5 in a new weight class. And set for 3 by 5-minute rounds. Nakashima, the former world's number 1 world title challenger at welterweight, drops down to lightweight to take on the legend Aoki.
Representing the United States of America, James Nakashima!
In a new weight class, in a new year, the question mark here is, how will Nakashima come back from his first ever defeat when he was a whisker away from taking the welterweight world title off Cameron Abasson? He'll need to rely on his wrestling and his boxing tonight, Dragon.
You know, Michael, when Nakashima started his career, he was pretty much known as just a wrestler. He would take people down, smother them, and beat them up. But now, we have seen Nakashima evolve so quickly as a legitimate threat on the feet. That pulled back left hand of his, where he put down Yushin Okami, was a thing of beauty. And the way that he devised it and the strategies that he's building into a stand-up game plan, they can only be built in one place. And that place is Milan, Italy, training with one of the best kickboxers on the planet. Actually, one of the best.
No, the best.
The best kickboxer on the planet, Giorgio Petrosian. And I think we're gonna see that stand-up on display here tonight. I think he really wants to use his wrestling defensively, keep this match on the feet, and start touching up Shinya Aoki.
Dragon, you've grappled with Aoki. What is that experience like?
It's a terrifying thought, Michael. It is absolutely horrifying, because the thing is most people want to pass your guard, get on top, and either choke you or, take your arm. Shinya Aoki, you don't know what he's going to do. He's so unpredictable. It's terrifying because you don't know how he's going to go for the submission.
And Mr. Perfect solves the riddle of Shinya Aoki.
Japan! Shinya Tobikan Aoki!
Arguably the greatest submission grappler in mixed martial arts history. Shinya Aoki, who's been doing it for almost 2 decades, comes out to that familiar theme song, Baka Survivor. Nobody submits opponents with such variations as the Grand Wizard himself, Shinya Aoki.
Shinya Aoki has been racking up submissions since day one. 28 of them, to be exact. He is so dangerous. Shinya Aoki is not only the one former lightweight world champion, he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt and also a Judo black belt. And he uses that very, very well to rack up those submission wins.
Aoki is history-making. He has the most submissions in one history, tied with Marek Gafarov, Angela Lee, and Alex Silva. If he sums Nakashima tonight, he goes to the all-time #1 position. He's got the most finishes in lightweight history. He's got the most wins, well, the second most wins in one lightweight history. History-making is all the career of Shinya Aoki. And once again, if he sub Nakashima tonight, he goes to outright #1 place for the most submissions in one history. Global rule set for this one, Dragon.
Yeah, but look at Shinya. He's singing on the way to the circle. I've never seen him sing before. He usually has this just face that just terrifies people, but now look at him. He looks joyful. This guy's got more #1s than the Beatles. I can't wait for this matchup.
Shinya Aoki back in the circle. This is going to be special. It's going to be Japan versus the USA. It's going to be BJJ versus wrestling. Aoki 5 years the older. Here's Dom Lau.
And now, this next match is 3 rounds of 5 minutes in a 1 lightweight mixed martial arts contest. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, he is an American mixed martial arts champion, standing at 178 centimeters tall, holding a mixed martial arts record of 12 wins and only 1 loss. Training out of MMA Lab, representing the United States of America. Please welcome James Nakashima. And introducing his opponent out of the red corner, he is the former 1 lightweight world champion, standing at 180 centimeters tall, holding a mixed martial arts record of 45 wins and 9 losses. Training out of Evolve MMA, representing Japan. Introducing Shinya Tobikan Judan Aoki. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Mohammed Sulaiman.
Come move for your center, please. You both understand the rules, all right? Let's keep it clean, keep it active. Obey my instruction at all time. Touch glove, back to your corner.
61% of fans on the One Super app are tipping a win for the living legend, Shinya Aoki. Can he go to the most submissions in one history if he taps out Nakashima tonight? A win from Nakashima could put him inside the top 5 in the lightweight division. Michael Chiavello, Mitch Chilson, Ace Rich Franklin with you. Southpaw stance on both men here. High kick early from Aoki. Rip kick from Aoki, outside leg kick from Nakashima. Switch up round kick there from Shinya.
Shinya's throwing the kicks early, and he's landed a few of these body kicks too with that right leg. Here he goes. This is where he wants it to be. Wants to be nice and tight, wants to utilize this clinch. This is where that judo is going to come into play. I think Nakashima is going to try to use his wrestling defensively to keep this on the feet.
You've got to figure there is nothing that Aoki hasn't seen before in his long and illustrious career. How will Nakashima, one of the most cerebral athletes you'll find, how will he solve the riddle of Aoki? Back to striking space. So far, the submission grappler Aoki has been using his legs. Nice threaded right hand off the lead there from Aoki. Jolt jab, Nakashima, jab to Nakashima. Back to center circle.
Nakashima does carry power in that left hand. All he needs to do is touch Aoki once with that massive left hand of his, and he could put Aoki down. No, he's coming down, so he's carrying that welterweight power down to the lightweight division. But Aoki is so slick. Look at that duck under. Now Aoki's got double underhooks. Look for the trip takedown. Oh, he uses it to nudge off the shoulder and take the back.
Oh, here it is, the backpack. Climbs the back of Nakashima. Does Shinya Aoki.
He's only got one leg triangled. He's gonna try to take that leg, perform a kickstand, and sweep out the support leg of Nakashima, but Nakashima's got a very strong base.
You can hear the applause from the limited crowd here inside the Singapore Indoor Stadium, a very educated martial arts crowd when Aoki secured the back of Nakashima. Where does Nakashima go from here, Dragon?
Well, he's got to try to get Aoki off his back. That's the only place he can go.
But how?
He's going to try to do it. He's going to try to spin and go chest to chest. Because Aoki only has one leg, as long as Aoki has control of his left arm, it's going to give him the ability to hang on to that position. If he can get Aoki's body to the other side, he's going to be able to spin and go chest to chest. But Aoki has now snuck around, and he has the full body triangle on this. So this is a bad spot. Aoki's got really long legs, and so he's going to be able to really apply a squeeze with this body triangle.
And he
had the chance. Now it's gone, and that's a big...
Here it comes. Good night, Irene! Shinya Aoki is #1. Shinya Aoki makes history. Shinya Aoki now has the most submissions in one history. 8. More than Gafarov, more than Angela Lee, more than Alex Silva, Adriano Moraes, and Aguilar Tani. The living legend taps out Nakashima in 1 round.
Wow, that was a thing of beauty. Ladies and gentlemen, this highlight is gonna live in your head rent-free. Take a look at it again. This was just so precise. The way that he did it was a thing of beauty. He slips around, takes the back, and the way that he had the back, he only had one leg, but he snuck that left leg in, was able to secure the body triangle, and that squeeze is something else, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't even need the choke. Check out the stats.
I've been commentating the man for over 13 years. He never ceases to amaze me. #1 in most submissions in one history.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee has called a stop to this contest for your winner by way of submission, Shinya Aoki.
Superlatives are not enough to describe him. And the fact that he wasn't taking on some tomato can, he was taking on James Nakashima, and he made it look easy. He tapped out Nakashima in 1 round. Nobody's ever come close to doing that to Nakashima. But Aoki did it without raising a sweat. The living legend is back in a big, big way. Just look at this finish. It is superb. It is a figure 4 around the body. Just amazing from Aoki. And he's going to chat now with the Dragon.
Shinya Aoki, what a